Good afternoon and welcome to the Medeski Stadium, and it's the PlayStation Under-14 Schools Cup for girls. They played in the final yesterday in Part 1, St Ivor's School against Thomas Telford, and here come the teams, and I'll hand on to Clive Tilsley.
Debate going on down there. Week one or two things.
Des was asked for his opinion. His speed. Challenged by Jones. Speed though can break clear, and she's been well found, and here's a real chance now for Catherine Speed. Round the goalkeeper.
Oh, brilliant.
It's an ambush. St Ivo School take the lead. They've had so little of this first half, but on the stroke of half-time, their outstanding player, Catherine Speed, is released by an excellent first-time pass. I think it was Casey Norman who put it clear. And one chance, one goal, expertly taken by Speed.
Well, how many times have we seen this before? Against a run of play. I thought that touch had taken it too far, but it's a speed by name, speed by nature. She gets there. There, slightly heavy touch, and you just thought, was the keeper going to get there? Fingertips to it, but doesn't do enough. Look at the delight. They think it's gone too far, the chance is gone, and the delight for them on the sidelines and all the fans behind.
Free kick then. So then Catherine Speed coming across to take it. Oh, it's on target too. Oh, and it's headed into her own goal by Sophie Bramford. And St Ivo are 2 up. Speed, who scored the first, delivered the dangerous free kick, and there's just no concealing Sophie Bramford, whose goal sealed the semi-final victory, but whose own goal may just have sealed the final for St Ivo.
Well, it's cruel, isn't it? But you've got to deal with that at the near post. She doesn't. Would the keeper have given her a big shout? I don't think so. I think you've got to clear the danger. That's what your job is there.
As I say, already part of the England cricket squad at this age group. She was involved in an under-15 football get-together with the national team recently. Outstanding young sportswoman. Here's Sadie Craig for Thomas Telford. Macy Willis trying to make something of it. Told there might be 5 added minutes on the way, which might make life interesting. Bramford. It's Bramford's shot, and it's in! Well, there's redemption for Sophie Bramford. So unfortunate to score the own goal, which widened the gap, but she's narrowed it with a fabulous angle drive. And that's a great moment for Sophie Bramford, who didn't let that disappointment daunt her.
No, it's great redemption for her. That's a great strike. The goalkeeper's got no chance. Sophie Marjoram, she puts her hands out, shows the strength, but then shows the composure that she's shown the whole game, to be honest. Really outstanding talent, fully deserving, and well, still 3.5 minutes to go, and we're in for the surprise of all surprises. You know, St Ivo are going to be pushed and rocked right back. The anxiety levels will be ratcheted up to a level they won't have experienced in this game.
That's a big shot, got challenged by Jefferson. The referee, I don't think he's going to penalise the challenge, but I think he's a little concerned about the injury, understandably so. Good to see Sadie Craig actually back on her feet.
It is. It was a
Jefferson's
tackle here.
Ooh.
The ball was there to be won. Good challenge.
To see how he restarts this.
Well, because St Ivo had the possession, didn't they?
Yeah, bounce ball, I think.
Yeah, they'll kick it back, get on with it. They'll want the game to continue as quickly as possible.
Well, Sophie Bramford here is a Liverpool fan. I think she's had enough dramas one way or another already today. But she's got that into the path of Craig. And here's an opportunity. Sadie Craig, 2-2! 2 in stoppage time for Thomas Telford. And this final could be heading to penalties. It's Sadie Craig who saved it. And Bramford was involved again.
Would you believe it? Would you believe it? Oh, she gets her hands to it. And there's another one, Sadie Craig, she deserves it as well. 2 goals in extra time. That's tough on St Ivo. And now they will be worried that this game has run away from them psychologically. It does go to penalties. I mean, can Thomas Telford get a third?
Here they come again, Jennings. Important clearance in the end by Cousins, because she could have been wrong-footed, but that's it. Well, St Ivo was so close, there's no question about that, and you can understand their disappointment, and whether that will impact on them in what's about to follow, we shall see. But I think, in fairness, on the balance of play, Thomas Telford maybe deserve a second crack at this. Not surprisingly, Catherine Speed, who is the player of the match. I'm not sure if I think Sony could go to another PlayStation 4 if there's a...
Well,
I think Sophie Bramford deserves one, to be honest, but there you go.
Well, it's funny, I mentioned from Thomas Telford, I went for the winning school. Yeah. Sophie, Sadie, Jessica Jennings.
Well, Catherine Speed's been outstanding so far. Scored a goal, part of another, and now she scored a penalty decisively. There's never any doubt about that. I tell you what, it would have taken a very, very good Women's Premier League goalkeeper to have kept that out. First up for Thomas Telford is Emily Wootton. Lefty. Wootton against Marjoram. Ooh, she got hands to it too. It's in. It's 1-1. And lucky the keeper.
Put a hand there, didn't she? And
number 10 for St Ivo is Ellie Jefferson, who started the game, came off and then came back on. Made that big tackle towards the end. Shorter run. Jefferson side foots it. Goalkeeper almost got down too early. 2-1 to St Ivo.
had a chance of getting that in the corner, did enough.
Sadie Craig's had a good game for Thomas Telford, capped off by the goal that made this penalty shootout necessary in the 73rd minute. Sadie Craig it is. Short run.
Ooh, good penalty.
Well played.
Excellent penalty.
I don't like short runs.
I don't like them.
I really don't.
But that was put away right in the corner. I mean, gave the goalkeeper no chance at all.
Ellie Brown, central defender for St Ivo. Not much they can do.
No.
Brown, saved! Oh. Is that the big moment in the shootout? Lauren White has made the stop, and Ellie Brown is disappointed, to say the least. Nice height.
It was a nice height. Lauren White stands up, strong, she's distraught.
Well, Sophie Bramford's had quite an afternoon already. Scored at both ends, and now can she score a penalty to give Thomas Telford the lead?
Oh,
there's
she's
your
close
answer.
Again.
Just is the answer. Marjoram got a lot on that, but couldn't keep it out.
Same side where she nearly saved the previous penalty. Hammers the floor in disgust. Knows that was a chance.
Number 12 is Lauren Mellors. 3-2, Thomas Telford lead. 2 more penalties for St Ivo to take. And Mellors takes that one very convincingly indeed. She gave her the eyes, I think. Well, I've said it a few of the girls tonight, but this afternoon. But yep, number 10 here, Jessica Jennings, Susie Support. Yep, Liverpool.
She's had a great game.
And she scored! 4-3 to Thomas Telford, and it's already a sudden death because St Ivo have got to score the next one.
That's how to take a penalty. Brilliant.
To fly her out to Basel just in case. Well, it's all now on Zoe Barrett. Absolutely no choice. Captain of the squad has got to score. Barrett scores.
Ooh, relief on her face.
So it's 4-4, but Thomas Telford have the opportunity to score the last and winning penalty. And it's going to be Ella Kinsey who came on as a substitute in the match. Centre back, Chelsea fan, who's got the chance now to win it for her team and complete an amazing comeback. Kinsey, yes! Thomas Telford have won it. 2 down going into stoppage time in the final. They found a way to save the game and found a way to win the penalty shootout.
Well, St Ivo go over and console Sophie Marjoram. I know it's not her fault, they console them each other as well, I think. What a remarkable game. What a turnaround. Well, if there's any lessons to be learned, big lessons to be learned from that. Hanging in there, sticking in the game. Sophie Bramford didn't let her head drop after scoring that own goal. She got them back on the track with that first goal. Then Sadie Craig with the equaliser right at the death, and what remarkable scenes down below us. They celebrate, they go through to win the trophy.
There's an Anna who were hard in debate about 15 minutes ago. They're all friends. And Thomas Telford School, up just northwest of Birmingham, whose ex-pupils actually include Danny Guthrie, who had a spell here as a Reading player. Good football school, and now a good girls football school. They've avenged yesterday's defeat in the junior division. They were behind here. Catherine Speed going clear on the stroke of half-time to give St Ivo a lead against the run of play in that first half, it has to be said. She's probably still been the best player on the field, I think, John, yeah?
No, I think just leading the line on her own. What she did, lovely through ball. She was away, little heavy touch, but I thought she just kept at it the entire game. Really did. Thankless task for so much of the game. She ran her socks off, put that one away. She took the second one, the free kick.
Yeah, midway through the second half, her free kick, when the goalkeeper stopped it, it was coming in at pace and at a difficult height. Bramford decided to try to take responsibility. Took it off a goalkeeper's hands and into the back of the net, and that was as bad as it got for Thomas Telford and indeed for Sophie Bramford. There she is, forcing her way back into the game, smashing home with 2 minutes of stoppage time play, but we weren't done.
Well, remarkable, wasn't it? You know, you think that's the consolation. She's deserving of the way that she responded after scoring the own goal. Lovely strike. Surely that was it. Surely it was still in the hands of St Ivo until this moment came. What about this? Great touch and a great strike. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Get themselves through to the penalty shootout. Who would have believed it? It's here. 3 of them chasing her down. Really hammers it home. Helpless Sophie Marjoram in goal, can't do anything about it. Well, and there you are. There's the scene at the end of another remarkable game. We had one earlier. Bishop Stortford 5, Thomas Telford 4. This time it ended 2-2 and going to penalties. And Ella Kinsey gets the 5th. And remarkably, crowns Thomas Telford School, against all the odds, the PlayStation Under-14 Schools Cup for Girls champions of 2016. We'll now look forward to the presentation ceremony down on the pitch. And of course, another game, the final game of 15 at this fantastic PlayStation Schools Cup Festival to come to close what has been a simply sensational 3 days. So we'll join you soon, and they are still, the girls are celebrating in the centre circle.
Lisa Trigg, team manager for St Ivo. 1-1 in honours between you, but what a turnaround that was. That pulled at the heartstrings, I expect there.
It did. I mean, all credit where credit's due to Thomas Telford. After that first half, how we went in 1-0 up is beyond me. How they were so unlucky, if you like, not finding the back of net in that first half. So it's bittersweet, but at the same time, they're deserved winners. Yeah, they scored 2 in the last 3 minutes, which is something that our girls can only learn from. Heads going down once the one goes in instead of staying strong, but deserved winners, and we'll be back next year. This team keeps battling. This is the 3rd for this age group, the 3rd time in 3 years they've been in a national final. So
no, we've seen, you know, well, one of the things, we mentioned this yesterday, how girls football is improving all the time. At county level, really seeing very strong teams. And to think that these are 2 school teams and the quality of football from a school level team is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it's just getting more popular, like we mentioned yesterday. There's now competition between girls, like I said, in squads to get into the team. So it is really pushing us forward. There's 2 or 3 girls that are just on the cusp of coming in, because the standard is getting so much stronger as it goes forward. And it's because it's getting more popular. It's in the media more, which is great for the girls' game.
Well, I believe they're trying to get the next match on very quickly, so we're going to have to go. But look, thank you very much, and it's just perfect timing. Look, you know, well done, guys. Safe journey home, and you know, you can be proud.
Well done with it this week. Well done.
Okay, 2 very happy Thomas Telford assistant managers. Dave has just suddenly come out of the woodwork. I haven't spoken to you for 2 days. Anna's been hiding you away, yeah.
She's the brains behind the operation.
Well, Dave, I've spoken to Anna a lot. I know what Anna's going to say, but today, well, what a turnaround. And in fact, the St Ivo manager just said, you know, your girls deserve to win, actually. Even though it was 2-0, you had so many chances through the match. She didn't know how you didn't score beforehand. Is that your thoughts?
Yeah, you know, the girls were fantastic, we thought, in the first half. They played really, really well, passed the ball, we dominated possession. And, you know, if you don't score, you're always worried about the other end. And, you know, credit to him, their number 7, the girl who was man of the match. You know, she was a threat and obviously nicked the goal. You know, what we had to do at half-time was try and raise the girls' spirits a little bit. And
look at this rowdy man.
Because they need their spirits raising to go and...
Okay. Look, we've already had that picture, girls. Well done, girls. Very good. Anna, the board went up. End of the match. Surely you're thinking, well, there's no way we're going to score 2.
Well, football's a funny game.
This is not going to go well, is it?
No. We've gambled, to be fair, the last 5 minutes. We've gone 3 at the back and then piled bodies in the box. So with the quality that we have got with some of the girls, we do.
Not the bloke.
Yeah.
It's okay, we're all wet enough anyway.
With the players that we have got, you know, we can go to the final minute and believe that we can score. So just
You're looking at a big screen to see who's about to dunk you. I think they're just doing themselves nowadays. So, you know, that second goal was just quite incredible. And it's moments like that create trophies, isn't it? The way she got her head down, used her pace, and then converted was incredible, Dave.
Yeah, Sadie's been a great player for us. She's had a few chances. She ended up taking probably the hardest chance, to be fair to her. But it's credit to the girls. They didn't give in. They were disappointed. Their heads were down, especially when the second goal went in. And you think, is it going to be your day? But the girls carried on. They got their heads to the ground, and eventually, managed to pull it back. And what a way to win it in the end. And
now you've got the boys coming next. I'll tell you what, that coach is going to be rocking it. We've got a D-ring to do, unfortunately, so we can't be following behind you. But I bet there's going to be an amazing atmosphere going on tonight. A few sing-songs, perhaps.
Yeah, one or two. To be fair, they're a little bit rowdy at times, and if we can bring it, exactly. So, if we can bring back another trophy, I think they'll be even more rowdy. So, but still, they deserve it. They've played well, and hopefully now the Year 9 boys can go on and get us a second trophy today to make up for this morning's disappointment with the Year 10s.
And most of this squad are going to be defending this title next year because many of the players were in the under-13s yesterday, weren't they?
Actually, we've only had 2 girls start today that played yesterday, so that worked in our favour, really. We have a lot of the older Year 9s. So Ivo had obviously a lot more, I think. So, we were maybe a little more fresh-legged, maybe, but, it's been a great game.
Absolutely, great game. Great advert for girls' football as well. Just got to say, Anna, the quality for 2 schools teams. Like, you think back 3 or 4 years, county-level teams, occasionally you would see, but there was players all over the pitch there, wasn't there?
Yeah, like me and Dave can't wait to watch it back. That's how exciting it looked, and looking forward to watching it back again. The football being played, and St Ivo, they're a quality team. It was a quality game out there today, and it went to penalties, and that just shows the quality of both sides. So.
Well, I'm going to have to go because I think I'm commentating on the next match. It's lovely to meet both of you. Safe journey home.
Thanks very much. Cheers, guys.